Hey everyone, it's Dustin here, the Pro Picker, and I'm here with a thrift store video for you guys today. So this is Saturday at the Salvation Army, and they have been doing coin flips to decide on Saturdays if everything will be half off. And for the third Saturday in a row, apparently, we are having another 50% off day. So immediately I head in here and see something in the showcase that is one of the items I always like to pick up, Bionicles, especially when they're packaged like this, guys. So they're marked at $7.99, so it's half off day, so basically $4 a piece plus tax. And 6 of 7 of these are actually a complete set. I do need to fully inventory these, but they look complete. From looking inside of them, they all have their manuals, instruction manuals, and everything. So at the end of the video, I'm going to be doing a recap on everything I made on this trip, so you won't want to miss out on that. And I will not spoil this, but the Bionicle lot could be something very special, and I'll get into that as well during the breakdown. So I have him hold all of them for me. I want them all, and I'm going to buy them all. So he goes ahead and puts them in the back there for me. And I take a look around the rest of the showcase because sometimes where there's smoke, there's fire. And I see some things, like the little handheld thing. I look at both of them. Neither of them are Radicas or anything. So I go ahead and move on. Now, this E-Machines is basically like my second computer that I had. And I have a story where I saved up for this, and Best Buy and I got kind of into a fight over it. I don't know if anybody ever wants to hear that story. Maybe when I actually do one of those lives I've been promising forever, I will tell it to you if you ask in the chat, because it's actually mildly interesting where a giant corporation tried to rip off a 15-year-old kid. Moving on, we have the Mr. Coffee Cafe Barista. And I actually have my phone out on this only because I didn't realize something when I first looked at it, and I thought that I was going to have to part this out because it was missing certain parts on the front, right? And looking at it, I still see it has the stickers on it, so I find that kind of unusual. Somebody opened it, didn't use it, and decided to lose some parts or something. So I thought this was going to be a part out unit initially looking at it, so I wanted to double check the value of the parts, but they're actually all stuffed in the water reservoir, and this guy's sealed and the reservoir's sealed. This guy's brand new open box, so I think maybe up to about $100 shipped on this item here, and it's pretty good. I mean, I believe this was marked at $14.99, so at half off we're looking at $7.50, which is great. So I go ahead and stuff that in the cart. I've been kind of keeping it casual on Saturdays as well, just jumping in with my energy drink and kind of walking around and just seeing what there is instead of making it like a high pressure day. It's been kind of helping me out lately. I do grab that Tamagotchi. It is a 20th anniversary one, so not a ton of value. It's worth $18 shipped. Will ship first class, so I'll pay $1 for that. And moving on, I see this Beatles Rock Band set, but it has 2 symbols attached that are actually the Rock Band 2 symbols. So looking pretty solid here. Everything looks in good shape, and I'll probably sell the symbols separately from the drum set. Maybe, maybe not. Kind of on the fence on that. So we're kind of looking at either around that 130 mark and 35 plus ship mark on the symbols, or maybe doing like a 180, 190 is a complete set. And I think I have some spare sticks to throw with it, actually. I love this Fisher stereo. It's just kind of the nostalgia of when everybody had those still when I was really little. And we have the Cytec here. This is the Cytec Cyborg Graphite, and they're asking $6, I believe, for it. So I'm paying $3. Maybe it's $7. I don't know. I can't remember. But I'm paying $3 or $4. And I should get about $30 shipped for it if it works. And I have really good luck with joysticks and flight sticks being functional. moving on, I see this printer, and it's only going to be $7.50 with the discount. And sometimes people will write these notes when they donate, especially here, I've noticed. And it mentions the printer's good, needs black ink, and then it says that the printer head has been hand cleaned. And this does make me a little more confident on picking it up. So I do go ahead and grab that. It is a very solid printer, and an actual one of the desirable ones, the HP PhotoSmart. I believe it's a 6520. I just wanted to point out these beds I think are pretty insane. I don't know how comfortable that would be. I guess if you like it firm, I suppose. I saw this NordicTrack and I really want it, but I have no room for any of this stuff right now. Once we organize the house, we're going to have more of a home gym, garage gym thing going on eventually. And I wish I could buy it for when we do that, because it was only $40, and those NordicTracks are pretty high quality. So here I am checking out with all of my half-off day goodies. So I have the SciTech there, the Tamagotchi, the 6520 printer, the Rock Band 2, all of these Bionicles. And I'm trying to think if I bought anything else. I think that is it, guys. The Rock Band drum set, if I didn't mention that. So I go ahead and drag this outside. And so I've been showing this. I showed this in the last video as well, which I'm going to tell you is a crazy good thrift store haul. So if you enjoyed this video, go check out the channel and check out the previous video, because you'll like that one too if you haven't seen it already. And I feel like they're called thrift store hauls because you have to haul this stuff around everywhere. Like I mentioned last time, there's kind of like this preconceived notion that like when you buy something for resale, like it instantly turns into money. And I can kind of see how it looks like that on YouTube. Is when, you know, I'm putting up a comp on my screen or something, it's like, wow, you got that for $10. It's worth $100. Well, first off, of course, there's expenses and stuff. But on top of that, there's effort that goes into it. Like, you know, you have to drag it out to your car, load it in your car, then you have to bring it in the house. Then you have to move the item to test it, move the item to take pictures of it, move the item into your bins to organize it, pull it to ship it, pack it, and get it to the customer. So there is work and effort, you know, a lot of that can be alleviated through proper processes. But we're going to get into a breakdown here. As always, make sure to return your cart. All right, guys. So, yeah, that was an awesome trip to the Salvation Army, and was immediately the day after the Great American Thrift Store trip I had yesterday. Well, in yesterday's video. So, Friday, and this video was yesterday, which is Saturday. That's confusing. It's my discussion of when I go thrifting is becoming as complicated as the Terminator timeline. So anyhow, if you haven't seen yesterday's video, check it out. It got a little bit less algorithm hug and love there. So definitely one of my better American thrift trips, and one of my better thrift trips lately. And I would say the same thing about this one. So without further ado, we've got this Bionicle lot. And the 6-cylinder ones here are all part of the, what is it, the Tua Nova lot. And it's a collection of them. And this is keeping in mind, I have not had a chance to fully inventory these yet. I'm going to lay them out and compare them to completed listings and make sure that all the pieces are still there. So this is a very much best case scenario number here. I could be looking at less than half of this if pieces are missing in several of these. But they have all their manuals. They look like they've been taken care of. And I've taken a couple of them out, and they look like they would be complete from my experience with Bionicles. So we're looking at a couple listings sold for $239.99 plus shipping, coming out to a total net of $263.59. So I think this might be one of my best Bionicle purchases ever. Besides when I picked up for like $4 a brand new sealed, like super rare one that's for like $4 at Goodwill, and sold it for $100, like super quick too. So that's awesome. I'm really happy about this. Even if not complete, I'm still going to make a profit by parting everything out, or even just listing them incomplete and being like, hey, you got most of it here, or whatever. And then this guy right here is not one of the crazy ones or anything, but he would be $27 shipped. I have $4 into him, and probably it's over a pound barely, so we're probably looking around the $8 to $10 range to ship them out, and that's not bad. I'm still happy with that, and would still buy it at $4. Why not? And so yeah, moving on. Here's basically the entire breakdown of what I'm going to make. Again, with the disclaimer of this is once everything actually sells through. Some of this stuff will have a long tail. I don't think the Bionicles will, but I think, for instance, the printer might. Sometimes printers go super fast for me, and then other times I'm stuck on them for like 6-9 months, and then they sell. So that's one of those kind of items that for me, I'm picky on printers, mainly based on the fact that I don't like how much space they take up. This printer was for me, though, with that note in there telling me about the condition, a clean printer, clean print head, and the cables and the software and all that make for, a pretty attractive purchase at $750. And I guess another thing to keep in mind is this is all best case scenario estimates here. Sometimes I will take offers. Sometimes I will offer sales, promotions, send out offers, and whatnot. Sometimes things just don't work. Like I didn't test it in the store, or I didn't test it fully in the store and something's wrong with it, and I have to either reduce the price or pitch it. And this does happen. This is just a reality of reselling, and I want to be straight with you guys on that. Think of this more of for entertainment, edutainment purposes with the estimate here, but we are looking at a list total. And mind you, I explained in my last video briefly why I offer free shipping, and you can see that in yesterday's video as well in the ending segment there. But all of my listings here will be free shipping, so it's baked into the price. The shipping is. We're looking at $698.27 total gross listings from this, and my cost of goods sold is what I paid at the thrift, which is $63.87, and then I'm just gonna move this notepad around here. And shipping, I've estimated the shipping plus shipping supplies to be $113.60, and my estimated fees on eBay will be another $90.78. So if all of this sells through, guys, we're looking at a pretty awesome net pre-tax net profit or return of $430.02, which is pretty outstanding for a single thrift store run with only one cart. I think that some of these were everyday items and some of them were more collectible. And it's pretty awesome for how few items and how few listings we'll have to do. So the work involved will be low comparatively to what I typically have to do for the return. So again, any day that you can go out and source and pull up $400, $500, whatever of potential return is a day I like to have. And yeah, with that, guys, I want to thank everybody for coming out and watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know down in the comments below what you think about these breakdowns. It's a little bit of a different style for me. I've done them in the past, and I'm bringing them back. So let me know what you think about the breakdowns on my potential returns from what I actually buy at the thrift store, and if you find that helpful or not. Also, please make sure to hit the like button, to subscribe. I probably put the picture there. Subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. It's @ProPickerOhio, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.